That in itself is discrimination.
It
If you're not
is
treating-
major discrimination.
And
We
that-
cannot own properties conjugally because we are not married.
Hospital
Because
decisions.
wala kaming legal, I'm sorry?
Hospital decisions.
Hospital decisions. Halimbawa, yung pag-unplug, you cannot do that because wala kang personalidad. Pumanaw ang partner mo, wala kang karapatan i-claim
The body.
ang katawan ng pinakamamahal mo sa buhay na nakasama mo ng 40 taon dahil hindi ka kinikilala ng batas. And you call that entitlement?
Yeah. Because in that sense, the real entitlement is heterosexual marriage.
Correct.
That is the real entitlement in this particular scenario
Yes.
of status quo where there are unequal treatments of what kind of love you can express.
They are
Yeah.
entitled.
And
We are deprived.
Yeah. To add to that long list of deprivation of
Yeah.
queer
Right.
couples, kasi yung isang premise, I think one of the elephants in the room is that it's not only generational, but everything that what was said in that interview was said from a position of privilege. I mean, people who have money can be queer couples with money can be creative in the way they approximate marriage. They can do contracts here and contracts there. But imagine if you are a poor queer couple and the only way you can live a dignified life is to access state welfare. You cannot even access state welfare, like you can't be a beneficiary of your partner's PhilHealth. You cannot be a beneficiary of your partner's SSS or GSIS.
Sandali lang, Andoy. At parang utang na loob kasi may mga insurance companies na pumapayag na ang beneficiary mo ay yung partner
Yeah.
mo. Hindi ko utang na loob yun.
And-
Yun ang tama.
And not everyone can access private insurance.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's why you have to make it equal, to make accessible to
Welfare.
everyone. And the only way you can do that
State
is a
welfare.
state-sponsored social insurance like GSIS, SSS.